All right, future retirees, listen up. Do you want to know the secret to ensuring your retirement savings last as long as you do? You're about to learn the 4% rule, the simple formula that could make your dream retirement a reality and keep you sipping margaritas on that beach for years to come. Stick around, I promise it's easier than you think. Welcome back to the XTRM Finance channel. If you're new here, I'm your host, and today we're breaking down the 4% rule, the magic formula that tells you how much you can safely withdraw from your retirement savings each year. So you don't end up working at a coffee shop in your golden years, unless you want to, of course. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because your future self will thank you for all the money wisdom coming your way. So, what exactly is the 4% rule? In simple terms, it's a guideline for how much money you can safely withdraw from your retirement savings each year without running the risk of running out of money. The basic idea? You withdraw 4% of your total retirement savings annually, and your nest egg should last for at least 30 years. That means if you've saved up, say, $1 million for retirement, you can withdraw $40,000 per year every year, and in theory, your money will last 30 years. Sounds pretty sweet, right? Now, I know what you're thinking. If I withdraw 4% of my savings every year, I'm going to be living like a king. Well, not exactly, but you'll be living comfortably. No need to sell the mansion just yet. Here's the thing. The 4% rule is designed to give you a stable income from your retirement savings while helping you avoid depleting your funds too quickly. When you retire, you're no longer getting that steady paycheck from your job, right? So the 4% rule helps ensure that you can enjoy those golden years without constantly stressing about whether or not you can afford next month's bills. Think of it like this. Your retirement savings is a giant jar of cookies. The 4% rule is saying, hey, you can take one cookie out of the jar every year, and as long as you don't go cookie crazy, you'll have plenty left for the next 30 years. No cookie monster moves allowed. Okay, let's break it down with an example. Imagine you've worked your whole life, saved diligently, and now you're ready to retire. You've got $1 million in your retirement accounts. Using the 4% rule, here's how it works. You take 4% of $1 million, which equals $40,000 per year. That's your annual withdrawal amount, and ideally, this withdrawal amount will keep you living comfortably for 30 years, assuming your investments continue to grow at a reasonable rate. So, if you withdraw $40,000 per year, what happens to the rest of your $1 million? Great question. The key is that you're not just withdrawing the money and doing nothing with it. Your investment is still working for you, growing through interest, dividends, and capital gains. This means that while you're taking money out, your nest egg is still going to grow, which helps offset the withdrawals. Picture it like a river. You're taking a drink from the river every year, but the water keeps flowing, and the river never runs dry. Of course, this depends on your investments doing their thing, but if you're diversified and have a good plan, your savings will keep working for you. Now let's talk about why the 4% rule works and why it's been so widely accepted. The rule comes from a study called the Trinity Study, which analysed various withdrawal strategies to figure out the safe withdrawal rate for retirees. It found that, historically, a 4% withdrawal rate gives you a high likelihood of not outliving your money, even with the ups and downs of the stock market. This study assumes a balanced portfolio of stocks and bonds. Typically, the idea is to have about 60% in stocks and 40% in bonds. The stock portion provides growth, and the bond portion provides stability. That combination has historically given retirees a solid chance of not depleting their savings too early. Basically, if you've been saving your entire life, you don't want your money to act like it's a one-hit wonder. You need it to be stable, dependable, and there for the long haul. The 4% rule is your retirement safety net, so you can live stress-free and maybe finally take that long vacation to Hawaii you've been dreaming about. All right, time for a reality check. While the 4% rule is a great guideline, it's not without its limitations. The biggest one, market volatility. If you're withdrawing 4% from your savings during a market downturn, you could run into trouble. It's kind of like trying to make a perfect smoothie, but every once in a while, someone throws in a banana peel when you weren't looking. The market can throw you curveballs, and if you withdraw during a down year, you could find yourself in a situation where your savings don't last as long as planned. Also, the 4% rule assumes you'll be withdrawing from a well-diversified portfolio. If you have a portfolio that's too risky or too conservative, the rule might not work as well for you. Additionally, inflation can eat into your purchasing power over time. So while $40,000 a year might seem like a lot today, it may not be enough in 20 years if inflation eats away at its value. So, how can you use the 4% rule in a way that works for you? First, make sure your portfolio is balanced, and second, consider working with a financial advisor to help you fine-tune your plan. The 4% rule is a great starting point, but your withdrawal strategy should reflect your personal goals, risk tolerance, and expenses. Don't forget, retirement planning isn't just about how much you can take out each year. It's about how you manage your lifestyle and what you plan to do in retirement. If you spend a little less or have a side gig, you might be able to adjust your withdrawals and make your nest egg last even longer. Now, I know this has been a lot to take in, but here's the thing. Understanding the 4% rule is a powerful step towards a secure, stress-free retirement. Start planning early, stay consistent, and enjoy the fruits of your labor. To sum it all up, the 4% rule is a great guideline for how much you can safely withdraw from your retirement savings each year without running out of money too soon. It gives you a solid foundation for building your retirement strategy. But remember, no plan is perfect. Make sure you're adjusting your withdrawals to fit your own unique situation. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the XTRM Finance channel for more financial tips and tricks to make your retirement dreams a reality. Got questions? Drop them in the comments below. I love hearing from you. And share this video with your friends, because we all deserve a little peace of mind when it comes to our retirement, right? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Here's to a long, happy, and financially secure retirement. Peace.